You're watching WSAV on your side. Now, WSAV News 3 at 11.
Now on News 3 at 11. Years of waiting, a major payday for Hampton County's Public Defender's Office. Why nearly $180,000 is back pay finally came through. And time is running out on Capitol Hill. We have the latest on the deal trying to get passed to keep the government open. First, below freezing temps and a possibility for snow in the coastal Empire and Low Country 2 years in a row. When you can expect the flurries. Good evening, everyone. I'm Tina Shaw. Ben has the night off. Thank you for joining us. Our top story tonight, freezing temperatures and a possibility for snow is set to roll into our area overnight. Let's head right over now to Storm Team 3 Chief Meteorologist Scott Roberts. He has the latest track of the wintry weather.
Yeah, as far as the wintry weather, that's a concern for tomorrow. For tonight, we will be dealing with cold temperatures, but as far as tomorrow, the conditions will go downhill throughout the day. Low pressure moving off of the coast right now. This will intensify and help to draw in more of this activity from the north along with the colder air, and some moisture coming in from the west will give us our snow chances for tomorrow. So as that low is off of the coast, widespread snow is expected across the southeast, especially North Carolina, South Carolina, and into the coastal Empire and Low Country, with it starting out as rain showers during the morning hours, switching over to snow late morning and into the early afternoon hours, continuing into the evening. And it's not out of the question for us to have snow totals up to around 1 to 4 inches in the areas where we do have the winter storm warning in place. That starts tomorrow morning, continues into Sunday afternoon. We could see those highest totals in the northern stretches of our area, Screven County into Hampton County, even parts of Beaufort County, possibly parts of Jasper County, at least the northern end. South of 16, the winter weather advisory area in purple. That indicates that we could be dealing with some accumulating snowfall up to about an inch or so. But either way, weather alert for Saturday because of snow, weather alert then Sunday because of bitterly cold conditions with feels like temperatures in the single digits. The full forecast details are coming up.
We'll see you soon. Thank you, Scott. Our winter weather team coverage continues now with WSAV's Isabella Baez. As Chatham County Emergency Management prepares for the big chill, she has their advice on how you can stay safe.
As temperatures begin to drop outside and create possible harsh road conditions, SEMA officials recommend that you stay indoors. And if you don't have a place to stay warm, they're hoping to provide one.
We don't really encourage people to be out driving in that type of snowfall, so unless you absolutely have to. So we just encourage people to be safe, be home, make smart decisions for themselves and their families.
Chatham Emergency Management Agency Director Dennis Jones and Savannah Fire Chief Derek Menard say if you do stay at home, you need to warm your house safely because small mistakes can quickly turn into a disaster.
Safety with heaters, space heaters, is very important. That they keep a 3-foot clearance around any type of space heater, around a fireplace, and that when they use a space heater that they plug it into an outlet, not an extension cord. That we do not use your oven to warm the house. Do not use generators near the inside of the home, as well near doors, the garage. Keep it as far away from the home as you possibly can.
If you don't have a warm place to stay, SEMA and the City of Savannah have partnered to help provide one. They will be opening a warming center at Greenbrier Children's Center. The shelter is also pet friendly to ensure no one has to endure the cold temperatures.
We have comforts that are available to them. We have some snacks, some water, and of course heat. So we want to be able to provide those basic services for them, again, just to be able to get out of those really extreme cold temperatures.
Officials also say major roadways and bridges in the area have been brined to help you stay safe if you have to be out on the roads. Isabella Baez, WSAV News 3 on your side.
As below freezing temps move in, local shelters are preparing for a surge of people seeking a place to stay warm. The city, county, and community organizations are working together to make sure no one is left out in the cold. Old Savannah City Mission staff say the cold has already forced them to expand emergency housing.
We're taking extra steps for the fact that we've opened up our emergency flooring. Now we got to the point where we usually have emergency flooring, usually for 50 individuals on the floor, but now we open it up. Numbers are up to about 120 that we're housing on the floor. We have so many individuals that we have to take down the tables and chairs in our kitchen and actually house them in the kitchen, because we don't want to see nobody left out in the elements.
You can help by donating cold weather items like coats, blankets, and gloves, as well as cleaning supplies to those in need during the extreme cold. Well, go to WSAV.com/warming centers to find a place you can go in case you need it to stay warm. In the Low Country, with cold temperatures and the possibility of winter weather moving in, power companies across the Low Country are preparing now. As WSAV's Danielle Cobb reports, crews are on standby and asking customers to be ready for potential outages.
Local power companies are working to get ahead for this weekend. They tell me they're getting their linemen prepped, their truck tanks filled, and their phone lines ready to go in the event of potential outages. Dominion Energy and Palmetto Electric, who serve our areas in the Low Country, say they don't think this winter storm will see impacts the same as last year, but they're preparing just in case. Both companies say snow is the lesser worry, but possible wind gusts mixed with the snow and extremely low temperatures can create the risk of bad road conditions. Cars crashing into power poles or transformers during weather events is one of their leading causes for outages. They say they know it's inconvenient, especially during really cold temperatures, to lose power, but they ask locals to remain patient in the event that power needs to be restored.
The same conditions that make it tough for everybody to drive around the roads, our linemen are experiencing those same road conditions.
Sometimes access can be limited based on those road conditions. So we want to encourage our customers to remain patient with us. Just because they don't see a truck on the road or in their neighborhood doesn't mean that we're not working to restore power should an outage occur.
We will have Dominion and Palmetto Electric's phone numbers and resources listed on our website. The companies ask that you use those to make any reports. You can find those links at WSAV.com/lowcountrypower. Danielle Cobb, WSAV News 3, on your side.
The best way to get real-time weather updates is to download our WSAV Weather Now app. It gives you real-time alerts based on your location. It is a free download in your app store. Just scan the QR code on your screen. Well, turning now to a developing story out of Richmond Hill. Richmond Hill Police and the Georgia Bureau of Investigation are looking into a series of bomb threats that sparked lockdowns and evacuations across the city. According to Captain Brad Sykes with the Richmond Hill Police Department, 2 schools, Richmond Hill Elementary and Richmond Hill Montessori Preschool, received bomb threats yesterday. As a precaution, those schools and all other schools in Richmond Hill were placed on lockdown. Last night around 8:30, police say additional bomb threats were called in to the Publix in Richmond Hill and Riccardi's Pizza. Officers responded and evacuated both businesses while they investigated. No explosive devices were found, and police say those threats were also not credible. Richmond Hill Police and the GBI are continuing to investigate. Some new information now. Investigators in Chatham County are now looking into a second suspect in a stalking and trespassing case at a Savannah apartment complex. The Chatham County Sheriff's Office has already arrested 22-year-old Nathaniel Crawford, who's accused of targeting multiple women at the View at Oglethorpe Apartments. Since his arrest, at least 6 victims have come forward, though authorities believe there could be more. Now, officials say there is a second suspect connected to the same investigation. Take a look at these photos closely. Authorities are urging anyone with information that could help identify or locate this person to contact the Sheriff's Office Investigations Unit immediately. Following up now, after 3 years of waiting, the 14th Circuit Public Defender's Office has finally received nearly $180,000 in back pay. Tonight, the public defender is thanking the community for helping make it happen.
What would you say to the citizens of Hampton County?
My heart is eternally grateful. Thank you.
Public Defender Stephanie Smart Giddings says the office was owed $178,000 from Hampton County. She previously told County Council she was prepared to take legal action if the money was not paid. Smart Giddings says public pressure from Hampton County residents is what ultimately led to the county cutting the check. She says without the back pay, the office was at risk of losing essential services, including an evidence service used to support client cases.
To the same grocery stores, we do the same things that you do, and I think they respect us because of that. So it's easy for me to be circuit defender when I have public defenders on the ground that are anxious and excited about what they do, and they don't mind arguing or trying a case. They're not trying to just plead every case, but they will fight for the client.
The funding is especially significant after the office's budget was cut by $500,000 over the past 2 years. Now, Smart Giddings says she hopes the county will move forward by paying the office's budgeted funds on time. Up next, a late-night deal and a last-minute roadblock. With the deadline closing in, senators are pointing fingers as a shutdown nears.
Our Saturday will start off with some rain showers, and then by the afternoon, snow becomes an issue. And with very cold conditions moving in for Sunday, that won't be melting away, but the cold will be another issue. It's a weather alert weekend. Coming up, we'll talk about all the details. This is WSAV News 3 at 11 on your side.